AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Yeah. Always make sure my levels is good.
Levels is right. Shorty said the best part of the intro is that y suscribe. I said, you know who that is, baby? You know who that is?
Who said that?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Tell him to show some respect to the Don, right?
To the Don, right? Show some respect to the motherfucking
They
Don.
talking about over here. The static nigga was going on. Zeke Jackson was going on.
Hey, Zeke, what up?
AllBall TV member there. Salute to you, my brother. Talking to Dom. Yes, out the Dom dropping, man. He's trying to get things in order. Come on, Dime. Dime dropper. You know what I'm saying? Big pump was Al Naildies. Dominicano, I ain't seen you in a while. Salute the great panel. Static Nick always showing support. Appreciate you. Hit that membership button. When you hit, go to AllBall TV. Go to our channel. Hit the membership button. Best Buy.
Best Buy.
Come on, man.
Best name in business, man. Best Buy.
Yo, you can sell anything with that.
Come on, man.
Yo, I got dope for sale. Got goat for sale. Shit is the Best Buy. Best Buy baggies. What's going on?
Don't reference that. You ain't never seen a bag of Coke. You ain't never moved a bag of Coke. You ain't never hand to hand nothing.
I can tell you the one and only time I sold crack in my life.
Why are you doing that? Don't. Oh, gee, you see, oh, gee. Nigga got up out of here. He said, oh, these niggas is starting crazy. Nope, I'm gone.
Malik Shabazz. Hold on, Malik Shabazz. Haja Malik Shabazz. Huh? I know the whole name.
Malik. Oh, how you highlight him first? She commented before him.
Listen,
I'm throwing you on the. I'm violating niggas all day now.
You can't because I specify it through the banter.
What you got?
Come on, man, through the banter. That's what I do.
Whoa. This is when I talk. Y'all want to gibber and jabber with these guys up here. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy. Tori B is in the building, man. Tori B, what up, baby? Hope you're having a beautiful evening.
La Turia. I got it. I did it. He bullied me. He bullied me, Tori B. Love you, Tori B. The nigga called me on the side.
Under 3 seconds. I like that.
In the morning. I'm on the way to work. I said, oh, G, good morning, babe. What's up, man? Yo.
Clean that up. Long-winded.
He said, clean that up. I said, clean what up? How you talk to Tori B, clean that up. I said, oh, all right. My fault. And then he said, have a good day. And hung up.
I like that.
He didn't even say that. He just hung up.
That's real brotherhood. That's real brotherhood. You see what I'm saying? I respect that. Thank you, my brother. Tori B.
This guy shows you nothing but admiration.
I'm gonna get fish in the ring. I'm just touching my face because the nigga acting like the nigga said I was in a makeup chair tonight. That just made me mad. I ain't like that.
You watching way too much too much Jake Paul.
Nigga said I look like I was in a makeup chair. Big Fish, what up, what?
With the comment of the night the other day, we say Kendrick Perkins is the.
He said Kendrick Perkins is the black Stephen A. Smith. Man, that was great.
Yo, before we get started, I don't know if you want to go in and out and fix it how you normally fix it because it's coming up choppy, and however you fix it your way, it comes up beautiful usually. Come on, man. We said the camera right, camera tight, the level's good. Come on, man. We ain't playing this game.
Right, make sure the camera's tight. I got an All We Live cooking. It's coming soon. I got an All We Live. This is cooking. Got somebody that I need y'all to meet.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a few things cooking. A few, you know. I get my flea gumbo. You know, get my flea gumbo bag. You know what I mean? Flea Rashad.
Flea Gumble is cool, but
Flea Gumble is cool. Flea Rashad, we ain't like that one. What else we like? What else we like?
I like Flea Oprah. Gumbel ain't had the Oprah's a different level.
Flea
man.
Oprah. All right.
We'll find the name because Flea Gumbel sounds better. Flea Gumbel sounds crazy.
We got to get OG to do it. OG just gonna hit me. Nah, I don't want to be associated with that nigga, Flea A. Smith. No. I mean, we love you, Fish, but no, I don't want to be associated with that nigga no more. He's no longer from Queen. Don't let me get started on that nigga, man.
Well, all I know is he got $100 million. Another $100 million.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Say what thou wilt. In my
Get
book,
$100 million and start acting like that, Fabian. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
You ain't gonna be able to whoop my ass.
You ain't gonna be able to whoop my ass.
The amount of security I have, I'm gonna have my eyes on the prize, baby Bubba. This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. You see it there. There's a special max discount promotion live on the board right now for the Golden State Warriors versus the Los Angeles Lakers game on October 21st. Steph Curry is discounted to only needing more than half a point to win. Mix and match players from football, basketball, and baseball to build your dream lineup today. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
You love saying that. You love saying that. It's good to be right. You love saying that.
I'm not gonna lie. I had an inside scoop. PrizePicks said we've been watching a lot of AllBall TV, and it's just we love everybody, but it comes to our attention that I don't know. It always seems like you're always right, Fabian. So we came up with this slogan. They said it's good to be right. That's what it looks like on the screen when you make it look that way. I said, oh, damn, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Where's the money?
You got that nigga's number? You got that nigga's number?
I got.
Talking to. You got his number?
I got his Instagram.
Cool, pass that. I need to highlight him. yo, G.
I just sit here in the middle of law sometimes. That's all.
And watch us be fools, my brother. What we got, baby?
Who looks like taking testosterone just like a Bushwick? Yo, what are y'all talking about? Listen, man, I'm out of the comments. Please, I'm gonna let Flea go do what he does. What y'all talking about there, man?
Throw, what's good, Throw?
Listen, man. First of all, that's the man in the middle. You see him back all clear and all that.
Oh, ball suckers.
I added this shit too.
5 days left. 5
days.
Live.
Big Flea. Never the little one. Never the little one. We here.
Cinco. Speaking of Cinco, they said Cinco de Mayo. They talking about getting that fight done with Canelo and Crawford rematch allegedly.
That's my mama's birthday. That's the day before my birthday. That would be good if we could do that. That would be fire.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo's mama. And May 6th is the biggest.
The big.
We need to go to that fight.
Cinco de Mayo, that's the Mexican holiday. But Buck Crawford win, why not have a fight Black History Month?
Juneteenth. You know?
Yeah.
Juneteenth. You know?
Yeah.
Because you want the Mexicanos.
Come on, man.
You want the Mexicanos out there, man. They show
on Juneteenth in the Apollo. First fight ever in the Apollo on 125th. Pack the shit out.
Nigga. Shit, hold 200 people. Where they gonna get that? How they gonna get their 100 million? That shit.
How they gonna get it, right, OG? How they gonna get that?
Horrible. That'll be grand opening, grand closing of Terrence Crawford's
closing.
career. You went to the where to go play?
Garden, though? Garden? I mean, everything is in Vegas. The Vegas is the spot for all the fights, but the Garden in the corner boxing. Where Ant at? Ant, you here? What you think, Ant? Madison Square Garden? No.
Thrilly, I'm talking about he's gonna sell Mad Lucy's out in front of
He's selling Mad Lucy's in the front of the spot. He's gonna bake.
Fact.
He's gonna cake. He'll come back and
had a Patalito lady out there. They selling the lemonade. Give me a chicken and cheese.
Thrill. You'll have your rent money, mortgage money, whatever you need. You'll have that by the end of the night, before the night is over.
They gotta do that at the Garden, and you know, because at the Garden, that's when them boys play. The Knicks. You know when I say Knicks?
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
That was very aggressive.
Yeah, like aggressive. My fault. Knicks Rehab, y'all.
You jumped mad early. I ain't even throw that alley.
I got hang time, nigga. I'll be up there, nigga. I'll go get it.
Whoa.
Just put it up. I'll go get it.
Whoa, buddy. I know you for a couple years now, but slow down. I got you.
Just put it up there. I'll go get it. All right, you can pause that, I guess.
Throw it over here. I got
Yo, I was in tears last night. They got the AO pause page for Cam and May. Yo, I was in tears. Cause the people get on there now and they just know how them niggas operate. Dame is just talking. Dame is just regularly talking. And it was like, yeah, back in the day, you know, we just ran pole to pole. And it was like, Cam was like, whoa. All right, slow down. Pole to pole. Dame was like, yeah, you know what? My fault, niggas. I messed that up. My fault. I'm sorry.
Let's get to these Knicks, man.
Yes, sir.
Bad news. Unfortunately, I was Fabian Stradamus struck again. Didn't mean to do that, fellas. Malcolm Brogdon has announced his retirement, and Shams, King Bochincheto himself, my son, as Flea. What's the word? How you say that? Endearingly puts it.
When you gonna get the butt naked?
Yo, I might get it soon because he go through
I saw a picture. I was just watching videos. I watched a video about a year or two ago of us. And I said, damn, Ray ain't got no facial hair. Just a motherfucking 5 o'clock shadow. I said, look at young Ray. OG had the curls. Niggas, all of us was about 10 pounds lighter. It's nice.
Yeah, span of a year. That damn Haagen-Dazs. He
found some new shit. The nigga found Biscoff ice cream.
Here's Shams.
He ain't gonna say nothing.
Here's Shams breaking the news. Malcolm Brogdon suddenly retires from the NBA.
Senior insider Shams Charania. Shams, what more can you tell us?
Look, after 9 NBA seasons, Malcolm Brogdon has suddenly made the decision to retire from basketball. So this is someone that was set to make the Knicks regular season roster, but he has been contemplating retirement for the last few weeks, and he informed the Knicks of his decision today. The Knicks had slated him to be the backup point guard on this 2025-26 roster, but Brogdon has made the decision to retire from basketball. This is someone that was one of 2 NBA players ever to win Rookie of the Year and Sixth Man of the Year. He also had a 50-40-90 season in his NBA career. So heavily productive stints, particularly in Milwaukee, Indiana, and Boston. Here's his statement right there to ESPN about his decision to retire. And this abrupt decision does have a direct impact on the Knicks, but Malcolm Brogdon, after 9 NBA seasons, is retiring from the game of basketball.
Well, we certainly wish Malcolm all the best of luck in his future endeavors here. I covered Malcolm when he was with the Milwaukee Bucks, and I really, really enjoyed getting to spend some time with him. He's one of the most thoughtful guys that you'll meet in the locker room, and certainly that translated to the court. One of 9 players, as you mentioned, to ever have a 50-40-90 season. So certainly wishing him all the best, Shams. Thank you so very much for that insight. He mentioned it. Malcolm, break.
What the fuck off the screen? I
was letting her talk, man. She got a little tan now.
You like her?
appreciate you, Malika Andrews, and your hard dedication and work to
you like her?
ESPN.
Yeah, I got a second split for you, OG, with nothing but Reggie and Malika Andrews mixed together. The fuck out of here.
Tori B, I'm scared to death to find that Biscoff myself. Malika Andrews doesn't eat any of that stuff, man. She stays in shape.
You're in competition with Dave McMenamin. That's who you're in competition with. That's the type of nigga she likes. Dave McMenamin. That's your competition.
I'm gonna send you some exclusive information, and it ain't much to get in there, brother. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It ain't much. I got it, baby. Take these glasses off real quick. Take this hat off. Stare in your eyes. Give you that Dominican gaze. What you talking about, Malika? Get me onto that set. I got friends. AllBall, Flea. They know more than Shams. Word? Yeah. We back.
I like how you talking. I like how you talking. Talk like that more often. That might get you, I like that. I like what you did.
Please stop flirting with me on air, please. I'm gonna have a job to do.
This nigga's stupid.
Michael Brogdon did retire, and we talked about it briefly before when we did sign him. We had a lot of hopes of AllBall. I thought you guys were high on the expectations with him signing him. Maybe if we get him in there, what's your feelings? What's your reaction to him retiring? Malcolm Brogdon after he signed a training camp deal with the New York Knicks.
That don't tell it all. Fuck Malcolm Brogdon.
You've been like this.
How about that?
You've been like this.
We've been talking about wanting you as our backup point guard for 2-3 years. We finally get your bum ass and you retire a week before the season. Fuck Malcolm Brogdon. How about that? I ain't wishing him the best of luck. As Malik Andrews would say, I don't give a fuck what he do. LeBron played 32 years. You retire after 9? This is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. The fuck is you wasting our time for? For what? For what? Come on, bro. Nobody just wakes up and go, I'm gonna retire today. That means you had this shit in the back of your mind for how long now? So for me, I just want to know the real reason. I'm not saying you owe it to us, but goddamn it, you do owe it to us. Fuck that.
I ain't saying you owe me something, but goddamn it, you do.
Come on, man. Yeah, so for me, I'm just mad that Sham said breaking news. That shit ain't breaking news. That shit regular weed news. So I don't understand it. I don't get it. It makes me feel some type of way. Is it because it's our Knicks? Like what is it? Yeah, I'm a diehard Knicks fan. Like I said, us as the Knicks platform, and we've been talking about Brogdon for a while now. 2-3 years ago, we used to be like, yo, we would love to have Brogdon here. Right. And like I said, now we get you, and you literally retire less than a week into the official season. You played the preseason game. It's like, so I don't get it. I don't hope he's all right. I don't care. Like I said, fuck him. Retire after 9 years. So the two things that'll make that happen: a female or the mall. Which one? Which one is it? You leaving money on the table. You leaving the game you love on the table. You still have a lot left in the tank. He only played 9 seasons.
He has nothing. He has nothing.
I like what Nick Yak said, to be honest. I like what Nick Yak just said.
What Nick Yak said, because I can't see.
Kolek outplayed him is what happened. His bum ass out of here. Flea, y'all was talking about all this cash shit when we signed him. Yo, he's going to be the backup over Deuce McBride. Word? That's what you guys saw in Portland? On the Wizards? That's what you guys saw? I'm sorry.
So,
let me.
No, it's okay. Let me ask y'all a question then. And the young man in the comments that just said what he said. Playoffs. Who you trusting with the ball in their hands? Because we seen Pollock last season when he got in a real nigga game. Right? I talk real nigga basketball. Flea, I ain't talking preseason. I ain't talking summer league. Y'all know my new shit. I'm talking real nigga basketball. How Kolek was looking. Cut the jokes. Kolek outplayed. All right. He outplayed the winner. Preseason? Who gives a fuck about preseason? The fact of the matter is, we was thirsty and been talking about wanting a legit backup point guard. Brogdon is what, 6'3", 6'4"? He may be 6'5". Can guard 3 positions. We need a guy like that you can put in the game sometimes to defend guards. And then, like I said, we get you and you retire less than a week in the season. Man, Brogdon could kiss my ass. Y'all can have the floor. Fuck Brogdon. Yeah, that's the time I'm on. You telling me I chase you all these years, bitch? Then when I get you, you cheat on me a week within us being in a relationship? Fuck you, your mama, and everybody. Yeah. Flea, imagine that. Flea, you said you like Portia. Imagine you chase Portia there for 2-3 years. You get her, propose to her. You happy to get her. In a relationship, you see her creeping out of AllBall hotel room.
I'm fucking you up. I'm on your back. Fuck her now. I'm on your body. What? Got my bitch? Come here, nigga. Come here,
man.
nigga. Yeah, I would.
The kind of games I'm playing with my Knicks. So yeah, Fabian, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I would hope one day we hear why, he retired after only 9 years in the season. But to be playing with us like that, like Big Worm said, playing with my emotions. What is you doing? Come on, man. Fuck Malcolm Brogdon. Floor's yours, man. Bum ass nigga.
Flea, you guys were excited about it. There's a reason why it was breaking news. Shams was breaking some news that we all weren't necessarily expecting at that moment. What's your reaction to Malcolm Brogdon retiring so suddenly? And of course, Knicks officially have a roster spot open in competition. We'll get to that in a second. And AllBall going absolutely berserk on poor Malcolm Brogdon.
Like, that's gonna go viral. I got it though. I understand it, right? I understand it. I appreciate a nigga that knows he ain't shit and gets out the way. Get the fuck out the way. If you know that you struggling to get past defenders, if you know you struggling, to get up and down the court, you struggling to be focused and actually want to be out there, get the fuck out the way. So he's a conscious dude. Thank you, right? I would have much rather you make that decision before we gave you an opportunity and, put all of that, thought and our hearts into it. Because like OG said, from a fan's perspective, I've been saying this for the last 2 or 3 years, and I got y'all on board. I've been trying to get Fabian on board, but definitely finally convinced OG, like, yo, we should go after this guy for the type of point guard presence we need when it's time for Brunson to get a breath. But if he ain't ready, if he ain't right, get him out the way. Like, even last year, he looked like he struggled to do pro basketball things, right? But at the end of the day, what's missing in these locker rooms nowadays is veteran leadership, is guys that could, put a Kolek under his wing and say, yo, this is how you got to approach this. This is how you got to play, all that kind of stuff. There's none. They're non-existent now. But there's no incentive or there's no thought to stick around because the league is not structured like that anymore. Look around the NBA, 30 teams in the NBA. Who the fuck is Ja Morant's vet? That's what exactly. That's my exactly. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck are these niggas vets? Like, we want to give up on the youth so fast, right? You upset with Kolek and how he played in his second year, rookie year, whatever that was last season. But he's progressively better. He's younger. He's cheaper. And he's probably going to give you more than what the fuck Brogdon knew. The nigga didn't say, nah, I don't want to play for the Knicks. The nigga said, I don't want to play basketball again. I'm retiring. That's what the nigga said. He ain't say, I don't want to be a part of the Knicks. He said, NBA, you can have it. I'm good. I ain't got it no more. I like niggas that are self-conscious, self-aware enough to get the fuck out the way. Get out the way. PJ Tucker should have got the fuck out the way. Y'all wanted him so bad. Get the fuck out the way. Get out the way. If you're not going to bring some type of veteran leadership, something, get out the way. So, shouts to Malcolm Brogdon. You will see him as a coach or the next president of basketball player of the players union, or he'll be a part of the league. He'll be a part, but as a player, thank you for getting out the way, my brother. Thank you.
I totally agree.
For me, I don't condone what Flea just said as far as I'm not shouting out Malcolm Brogdon. So that's Flea's personal shout out. I ain't shouting out that nigga for shit. Hope he don't get no fucking job. Fuck him.
I totally agree with Flea. I think he gave it a shot. He had a summertime. He went to Saudi Arabia. I said it from the beginning. I don't know where y'all get this thing from. He gonna take Deuce's spot, anybody's spot. This guy is unable to play. That shit is tough, man. We talked about it the other day with Penny Hardaway, all these guys that the injuries, you know, they couldn't get over that. Like, it's tough. I love that you said that, Thrillium, Kemba Walker. And Kemba Walker was still out there playing, but Tibbs said, yo, enough is enough. He ain't in the rotation no more. So before you cut him out of the rotation, Brogdon said, nah, it's not gonna happen. And he gave it a shot. Like, he did this for the 9th time in his life, 9 seasons. Doesn't seem like much, especially with LeBron playing the way, and KD and Steph Curry and these guys. But I'd rather him get
average lifespan of an NBA player is 3 to 5 seasons at best. That's the average over 5,000 niggas that have been able to play in the NBA. So I'm gonna give pushback on OG. He did something a lot of niggas don't do. He didn't get that pension.
Retire a week before the season. He did a lot. Yeah, he did something niggas don't do.
Yeah, I think that's, and he
like
showed,
Jordan in '93. My fault. Go ahead.
That was funny.
Go ahead. I mean, that's what happened, right? But go ahead.
Now we comparing Brogdon to see. Yeah.
Nah, the behavior every time, every fucking time.
First you compared John, now Malcolm Brogdon. Listen, man. Gotta love it, man.
The behavior.
Gotta love it.
Lord have mercy.
The hypocrisy, the Gucci flip-flops. I mean, it wasn't because of injury, Flea. I think there was a lot that happened to Michael Jordan in 1993, brother. He might have got caught shooting them dice a little too much. Number one.
See, I ain't gonna say that. That's foul. I ain't gonna say it.
Flea, I mean, Fabian, get on. Come on, Fabian. Give me a take. Flea.
No, y'all have been flagrant.
No, we leaving it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But y'all niggas know. Y'all lean into every other conspiracy, but that one, okay, that's where we draw the line, right?
We
that's
believe
where we draw the line.
We believe it. He got suspended for gambling. But what you mean? Like, there's no.
No. I was advancing the conversation. OG just don't want me to go there. I'm fine. He knows where I was going. He knows where I was going. And the comments, if they smart enough, they understand. These two niggas lean into any other conspiracy theory, but they draw the line on why Daddy Jordan is no longer here. That's where they draw the line.
That's part of the conspiracy theory. But
if
that's the case, you have no business bringing this up. Michael Brogdon has gone through none of those things.
You don't know what Malcolm Brogdon's been through.
That's true. If we find out that he got a Michael Jordan suspension on the line, then hey, that's another story. But as of right now, he gave it a shot. He got the hell up out the way. There was a roster spot open. Now we're gonna talk about players that should be filling that roster spot instead of him, who I thought, he might not have anything in the tank. What the hell are you people talking about? Yes, if he's healthy, he's better than everybody on the bench. I can't argue with that, but I will argue with that's a young team in Portland. He ain't get on the court. I promise you, Drew Holiday will get on that court this year, way more than Malcolm Brogdon did last year. So I don't understand where this Michael Brogdon thing came from. Why y'all so high on him being the backup point guard? Do we forget what that is? So if Malcolm Brogdon not only had to play a couple minutes, be the veteran leader that PJ Tucker was, that AllBall was so thriving about last year, that he just shitted on you about AllBall. Flea just shitted on your PJ Tucker point from last year.
No, he didn't. When we acquired PJ Tucker, how do we look as a basketball team?
All right,
you brought that up. We wasn't even thinking about PJ Tucker just now. You brought that up and said he killed whatever take out on PJ Tucker.
Once again, what I tell you, they one out of every 3 words because I didn't bring up PJ Tucker tonight. But what I'm saying is, Malcolm Brogdon.
I did.
No. I know you brought it up. I'm saying you just brought it back up, talking about he killed my PJ. Ain't nobody thinking about no PJ Tucker. But once again, how do we look when PJ Tucker got there?
Right, and that's part of the role he would have had to have played. play some minutes, show out, show what a 6th man of the year, rookie of the year looks like in the NBA, and he couldn't do it. So I'd rather him get the hell out the way, and we could talk about these guys that we may have on deck that fit the spot better. Couple of guys, by the way, that look very interesting, fellas. Oh, boy,
let me ask you a question, OG.
Sure.
And you too, Fabian, but specifically, OG, because he said it. He asked who do you trust in a playoff moment? Do you trust the guy that's getting better, or do you trust the guy that's declining?
So for one, we don't know if he's declining. He didn't get play in Portland, okay, but of course, Drew Holiday's going to get burned. Drew Holiday's better. He's probably going to start. But once again, I like Kolek. I seen Kolek on the floor in real nigga basketball time. He looks nervous. He looks scared. He looks like he doesn't belong. That's a fact. So if we're going to say he's getting better in preseason, then okay,
yes, in preseason, because it's basketball. I'm not going to let you get that shit off no more. You've been getting that shit off, and I'm going to stop it today. Stop talking like it's not basketball. I don't give a fuck about real nigga basketball. Basketball is basketball. If you out there fucking playing, you out there playing. Cut the shit.
So
preseason basketball.
Right,
you out there playing. If I get some reps in preseason, I'm talking about it. I'm calling y'all niggas. Yo, did y'all see me in the game in preseason? I was out there.
Yeah, all right.
Fuck out of here. You in here influence. You got a big voice. Look, baby. You got a big voice. You influencing the people. Stop telling niggas preseason basketball ain't shit. And they gonna believe you. Fuck
preseason basketball ain't shit.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. Playoffs. Don't care what series it is. First round, second round, conference finals. Who are you subbing in and who are you trusting with the ball down the stretch? Kolek or Brogdon?
Neither one.
I mean, that's a hard choice. But for me, I gotta go with the guy that's capable. I just said to you, Brogdon couldn't get past Kolek in practice. He couldn't get past him in practice.
So when did that news come out? I missed that news. Were we all at practice?
To answer your question, no.
From Shams. He could not participate in R&B activity, my brother. That's what
once
happened.
Again, did Shams say Brogdon couldn't get past Kolek?
He's done. He's washed. We can only assume.
All I'm saying, hold up a second. The Knicks are a championship contending team. They could arguably be the best team in the Eastern Conference in a weak Eastern Conference.
It's not arguably.
On the Knicks
we are
roster
the best team in the East. It's not arguably.
Best team in the East. Best team in the Eastern Conference. Stand on it, Flea. Best team in the Eastern Conference. A weak conference, right? We'll have a pretty decent road to the Eastern Conference Finals, if not the Finals. Hold on.
No, why? Okay. No. I'm gonna let you finish your point. Hold on. Let's rewind. Why is it a weak? Why is it a weak Eastern Conference? Why?
You said it yourself. Now you gonna walk it back? You said yourself.
No.
To get through the Eastern Conference, because there are Okay, go ahead.
Let's not talk over each other, fellas.
I never said it was weak. All I ever say is, which I repeat all the time, no Halliburton, no Jason Tatum. But like I said, Atlanta made some moves. Milwaukee still has Giannis. They made some moves. Detroit and Orlando is significantly better. So I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going with the East is weak. So when we run through this shit, we already know Cleveland in the regular season is a juggernaut. So I'm just saying, I just don't agree with you saying weak, because you have a big voice too, my brother. And then what I don't want to hear is people going, when we going crazy this season, oh, it was a weak Eastern Conference. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that.
With that being said, OG, we have set ourselves up to make a nice run in the Eastern Conference on the way to the finals. We have a roster that is devoid of a natural backup point guard. It was set up for Brogdon to play 15 to 20 minutes a night. Set up. And the nigga said no. He said no. So for me, two things. He's either super self-aware of himself, or he got out there in Abu Dhabi in training camp, preseason, and any practices that he got out there, and he said, I probably won't play over Deuce. I probably won't play over Kolick, Clarkson, Hart because of the way I'm performing.
Kolick ain't getting in the fucking game. He ain't. Listen.
Okay.
I'll let y'all finish. Go ahead.
He's the only. Who's the backup point guard now? When Brunson comes out the game and we need offense run, who is that?
A lot of guys can bring the ball up and run the offense.
No.
NBA...
Who is the guy that's going to run point guard?
Deuce, Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, you can all you want. We was in Eastern Conference with that.
His guy, Josh Hart, brought the ball up.
Josh Hart is not a backup point guard. Because you bring the ball up does not make you a point guard. Hold on. Let me. All right. Let's stop that. It doesn't make you the point guard. There's way more responsibilities than asking Michael Brogdon to back up Jalen Brunson. You niggas, Michael Jordan. We have Brogdon coming in the game to back up Brunson. Now we have Deuce. We have Clarkson. We have Hart, Bridges, because Fabian wants Bridges to be a guy that initiates offense. We have all those guys, right? And we trust that over a guy that is a pure point guard, one of the purest point guards that was left in the league. We're talking about a 6 man of the year, rookie of the year. We're talking about a guy that was a backup on a potential championship team. This nigga was no bum. He just knew, I'm not going to play over some of these guys. So we got a problem now is all I'm saying. And we're not going to run it back with just trying to do it by committee to back up Brunson. That's why I was glad to have Brogdon. But we're in a tough spot right now.
But I totally disagree with the committee for back. Brunson's not a point guard. That whole shit to me, he had the ball in his hand too much. One of the first things Mike Brown says, like, he ain't gonna be dribbling like that. Get the ball out of his hands. When Dante was there, he would bring the ball up. Josh Hart, Julius Randle. We said the same thing over and over again. They got it across half court. Hartenstein top of the key. He's initiating offense. Cat should be initiating a lot of offense top of the key, like Embiid isn't with Philly. This game is not the same as it was before. I don't know what teams have backup point guards anymore. Like, that shit to me is kind of out the window, really. Everybody's kind of a hybrid. So that's why I didn't see Brogdon leapfrogging all these guys. Like, we got Jordan Clarkson fully healthy. I never really worried about his injuries. I mean, some years he played 50 games or whatever it was. And Josh Hart, Deuce, all these guys are gonna leapfrog. I'm not even really concerned with Kolick. Kolik's in the same spot as Brogdon. He's fighting for Brogdon's spot. That's what I said from the summertime. So I don't see it being this backup committee thing. I just think that everybody got to do the plug and play thing. That's part of Mike Brown's system. That's part of the whole system he came from with Golden State. Draymond brings the ball up for a lot of times, but not all the time. He saw this. He saw what worked. Steph Curry ain't the point guard he wants. What did we say last year? We want Brunson off ball like Steph. That's what we want, and this is the coach that's been there.
Yeah, I mean,
the best point guards was in the finals last year. Two of the best point guards in the league were in the finals last year. That's Shea and that's Halliburton. They were in the finals. Head up. Two of the best point guards in the NBA. Like, so you saying you made the point of this point guard thing ain't a thing no more. They were the engines for both of those teams. So, they came off. Go ahead.
No, and SGA, Luka, Brunson, these guys are all modern day point guards. Halliburton's more of a throwback point guard, but who's their backups? There's no real backup point guard like that. It's a committee thing. Nimhard, all them guys different guys brought the ball up for the Pacers, even with Halliburton on the court. But
when were they best? When were they at their best? Indy.
Of course, but again, so how many Halliburtons are out there? He's the anomaly in the game right now. The only pure point guard court vision dudes in the game is probably Joker, Halliburton. Who's in this class? SGA is not in that category to me. He's more of a two guard to me. Brunson more of a two guard. Luka more of a two guard.
Because they can score the ball at a high level?
Absolutely. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. Halliburton doesn't score at a high level.
But he could go out there and get you 40.
Not like them. That's not his game. He's not a scorer.
Well,
he's not one-on-one.
Every guard in the league right now. There was a point where the point guard position, if they got over 25, that was like, damn, he had a great game.
Right.
It's different now. So,
but to your point, we want Brunson to be more like more like Steph than Halliburton. We don't want him on the ball. He's not gonna do this. He's not gonna make the same decisions as Halliburton. Whoever our backup is, unless you Kolick, like you saying, they ain't making decisions. And if Brogdon was hurt, I would think he would make decisions like Halliburton. That ain't gonna happen. I don't think so.
I mean, I hear what y'all both saying. You know, I'm not high on Kolick as I was. Like I said, I seen him in the games. He looks timid. He looks shy. He looks nervous. Maybe this season it'll be different. We'll see. But you know, for me with the backup point guard, like I said, I just like Brogdon because of the size. You know, as a defender, being able to switch guard 1 through 3. So I wasn't expecting Brogdon for his whatever offense he would bring. My thing was okay, defensively, he's a big guard and we won't get exposed. So that's the only reason why I kind of like Brogdon. I never was attempting to compare his point guard or his play compared to Kolick. But for me, like I said, I like Kolick, but I think Kolick is the guy that's going to take some time. It may take 4 or 5 years for him to maybe, as they say, grow into his NBA body, because when he's out there against the juggernauts, he looks small, he looks little, he looks like he doesn't belong. And like I said, the couple games we've seen him in there, I wasn't impressed. So I'm rooting for Kolick, but I only wanted Brogdon because, like I said, on the defensive end. But we gonna see. But like I said, I still don't think Kolick would get playing time. Like I said, if it's a blowout game, then he deserves to get in the game. But significant minutes, when you got all those ball handlers on the sideline, Clarkson could bring it up. Like I said, Josh Hart at times could bring it up. Deuce could bring it up. Let's not forget, Shamit could bring it up as well. Bridges could bring it up. So, you know, just the problems Brogdon might have had in practice, Kolick might have the same problems going against those guys because they all fight for minutes in the spot.
We would have loved to have seen Brogdon healthy, but he's retiring. And despite some words that were mentioned today, all views, all those words are not representing all of us on the screen. Malcolm Brogdon, enjoy your retirement, you damn millionaire. It would have been great to see him on the side of Jalen Brunson, but we have some other guys available this week, fellas. Charlotte Hornets are waiving guard Spencer Dinwiddie. Sources tell ESPN Dinwiddie, an 11-year NBA veteran, signed a 1-year deal with the Hornets in July. In July? Oh, damn. So Spencer Dinwiddie signed a 1-year deal in July with the Charlotte Hornets and already got waived, according to Shams from ESPN. And I definitely want to mix that in with another guy who's just making noise. Speaking of waves and comebacks, you see it here. Victor Oladipo. Oh my goodness. In the mix. Got some action. Does he still have those hops?
Where's that at? Well, it's like overseas.
It's got to be
It's against the Clippers this preseason.
I thought he was playing in China.
Well, it's in LA. They're in LA playing the Clippers, but he's playing for a team overseas.
Oh, okay. So
we got Oladipo there trying to make a comeback. Spencer Dinwiddie just got cut 3 months after 3 months after signing a deal with the Hornets AllBall. Malcolm Brogdon, of course, just retires. There's a spot available with the New York Knicks on this roster. We still do have Shamit on competing in training camp. He was supposed to be competing with Malcolm Brogdon along with Garrison Matthews. So we got 4 guys, it seems like, for his one spot. 2 of them, I think, Knicks fans, us, we have made up in Spencer Dinwiddie and Victor Oladipo as candidates. But Shamit and Garrison Matthews have been with us since all training camp. What are your thoughts on that final roster spot available and how we go forward, AllBall?
You know, I'm being honest. You know, Dinwiddie and Victor Oladipo. Just real quick, good to see Victor Oladipo back on the court. He's had a rough career with injuries. His talent, his ceiling was very high. So good to see him on the court. All jokes aside, you know, we don't wish injury on nobody. Maybe a couple people, but that's another story.
Nah, this guy's honestly.
He's not.
But
he might be like Blanco Rick James, man. How you 20 minutes ago he was going bananas off a guy who couldn't come back. He retired.
Because his body is breaking down. Now he shows empathy for a nigga who's making a comeback after his body broke down on him. Go ahead, OG.
All jokes aside.
Brogdon could have retired in Portland, bro. Don't come to us and do that. Come on, my nigga. You
that's a Knicks thing. Yeah, that's a Knicks thing.
Yeah, you make it seem like it's us. Yeah, like get out of here, my nigga. Like, nah, man, do that in Portland, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, I don't wish you luck. I don't wish you anything. Go to hell. But see, I would rather Dinwiddie only because he's been in the league last couple years. He's healthy. But Victor Oladipo, I'm gonna be honest, he has something to prove. So to me, it's kind of a toss-up. Shamit is probably a better defender than both of them, right? So, but for that last roster spot, honestly, I would probably take Dinwiddie only because he's been in the league these last few years. And, he can get hot. And he shoots a decent percentage from the three, which we all know the way the league is today, you need guys that can knock down 3-point shots. So as much as I root for Victor Oladipo, I probably would rather Dinwiddie. Now, it also depends. Oladipo will probably be much cheaper. I don't know if we would be able to afford Dinwiddie. So, very unfortunate. But like I said, with Shamit, he's probably a better defender. But if I'm going to choose one of the two for that roster spot, I would probably take Dinwiddie.
Or one of the four, because there's one roster spot left, and it's out of those four guys, it looks like.
So out of the four would be Shamit, Oladipo, Dinwiddie, and somebody else?
And Garrison Matthews.
Damn. Yeah, I would. Wow. Give me 10 seconds, Flea. I like Shamit, man. I know he was here with us. But yeah, I would probably take Dinwiddie.
Flea. 4 guys with his spot. See him available. Oladipo, flashy. Dinwiddie, big body. Then we got the 2 guys that have been with us all training camp. What are your thoughts?
I really like seeing. I'm gonna echo what OG said because I really like seeing Victor Oladipo out there playing ball at a high level. Like that did something for me because I was a fan of him. During his tenure in the league and stuff like that. So I was really, really happy to see him, and he looked hungry. Right, he looks hungry. He doesn't look like he's just out there because he just still loves it and can't get away from it. It really looks like he's hungry and he wants to, go after playing at a high level again. So there's something to say about that when a guy is out there trying to, really get to it. For Spencer Dinwiddie to get waived off the Charlotte Hornets, for me, that doesn't say much about Dinwiddie. It just says about the Hornets organization. They're not run well. They haven't been run well since they've been, a NBA team in the most recent years, right? Grandma, Mom, Muggsy Bogues, Alonzo, that's a different time. But now, over the last decade or so, they just haven't been run right. So Dinwiddie getting waived don't really say too much about, he couldn't make that team. He's competing against Trey Mann and LaMelo Ball and, whatever else they got over there. They are going young, and they want them guys to play. Cool. But for me, Dinwiddie gets passed around for a reason, though. Like, not just Charlotte. So Charlotte, it's not an indictment on him, but he does get passed around regularly, right? So journeyman in the league, yeah. Do I want a guy that thinks he's better than what he is? Not really. I want a guy that's hungry. So if I had to pick between Oladipo and Dinwiddie, I'm gonna go Oladipo, bigger guard, could defend a couple different positions. Just the hunger. Again, I know I'm saying that ad nauseum, but I saw something different in a preseason game, OG. I know how you feel about it, but I'm just watching him, and this guy's trying to get back into a rhythm of being one of the best guards in the league. That won't happen, but 100% of what he is right now, I think is better than 100% of what Dinwiddie is. with all that being said, Garrison Matthews has been impressing people. His shooting, what he brings off the bench as a shooter. We ain't got no dead eye shooters, so that's just something to think about when you going through the season. When you going into the playoffs and you need guys that hit shots or things like that. We don't have a guy that's just a dead eye knockdown shooter. So I'd much rather Oladipo, but I don't think anything is wrong with trying to figure out if we go Garrison Matthews or Landry Shamet. Both are great shooters. So I would much rather the pick be between those two guys.
Yeah, get in them comments who you want. Oladipo, Dinwiddie. I seen some of y'all say Kolek, but I thought Kolek was still a part of the whole roster beforehand. But we got Dinwiddie, Oladipo, Garrison Matthews, or Landry Shamet. And get in the comments. Tell us what you think. You spoke about hunger several times, as you said, ad nauseum. I quote. Of course, I like the story of Victor Oladipo. I think he won us all over when he was in Indy, because he got traded for Russell Westbrook, right? He got traded from the Magic. No, he got traded for Sabonis.
Yeah, so, I think he got drafted by Orlando.
Then he went to OKC.
and then
played with Russ, and he got traded for Sabonis to Indy.
Yeah,
and he won us over. He was going crazy. But then he got injured like 3 years back, and it's still we just went through this with Malcolm Brogdon, where I don't know what you have left. I would love for you if we have this, long run, this long playoff run. I want to see the story of Victor Oladipo coming back and showing flashes of just that level of athlete. That would be great. But I'm also just a fan of everybody who knows what they are already. And what you just said right now with people getting in the game and thinking they're better than what they are, or maybe having a bigger role than what they should have. I think Landry Shamet knows his role. And he's not trying to be bigger than what he is. And you talked about hunger. He tore his shoulder in the last summer, came back by Christmas, worked his way into the game. He's been with us for over a year now and been a part of the organization. Dinwiddie is too streaky. He's a bigger body, but I'd rather have the guy that knows his role and we know where to put him now. And then with this lineup, he's going to spread the floor, Shamet is. And them guys can't spread the floor like Shamet. So I just want him to come back and prove himself. Maybe Garrison Matthews, but Shamet sometimes brings the ball up. Shamet sometimes plays tough defense as well. So he can hit 5 or 6 threes out of nowhere some of these games, especially against these bum teams, this bum-ass East. I don't care what AllBall says. I don't care if the East is weak. Let's take advantage. Someone like Shamet could be the Steve Novak of this era. Or, you know what I'm saying? He ain't quite Hubert Davis or whatever, but I want to see that. But I ain't trying to shit on Oladipo. I want to do what's best for championship.
Can I ask y'all a question? Because I know people have the motto, in the draft, you select the best player available. Just y'all quick opinion, out of those 4 players we named today, who's the better player out of the 4?
Who?
Out of Oladipo, Dinwiddie, Shamet, and what's the other young man name?
And Garrison Matthews. Today, right. Or just because you said draft, but today?
No. What I'm saying is, when we talk about the draft, we always say you select the best player available. So I'm saying today, I'm not talking about for their careers. I'm saying today.
Okay.
Who's the best available player in y'all opinion?
Go ahead, Fabian.
I'll go Shamet. I don't know how much is left with Oladipo. I don't know. Dinwiddie he's streaky. I just don't know. I think Shamet, for what he does, these guys, and we don't know about Oladipo. We know if he's healthy, this ain't even a contest. That's not even a contest. That's what I'm saying. Same thing with Malcolm Brogdon. If he was healthy, this ain't really much of a contest, fellas. He's better than all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's not healthy, and we don't know how much he has left. That's really the only thing holding him back.
The point. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Flea. I apologize. Go ahead.
No. I probably would have to agree with Fabian. Shamet is probably the best option because like you said, when it's the draft, you draft the best available player. But in this situation, it's kind of parallel, but you get the best fit. Like, what's the best fit for the Knicks right now? Yeah, we could debate who the best player is, but what fits best for us? We're talking about the last spot on the roster. We're talking about not guaranteed to be in the rotation, just on the team. What fits best? So it's probably Landry or Garrison Matthews. If it's the last spot on the roster, yeah.
I mean, I 100% disagree with y'all, but I respect your opinion. I think Dinwiddie it's just, I think for me it's a no-brainer. He's instant offense. Remember, it's the last roster spot, so I don't care how much better he think he is than anybody. Your ass ain't got to get in the game if you want to act hostility. But like I said, what you saying Shamit can do, Dinwiddie can do probably 10 times better as far as scoring the basketball. Now, yeah, Shamit is a better fit. I give you that. But I'm just saying, just to make us a deep roster with just guys you can put the ball in their hand and get you a bucket. I'm being honest. I think Dinwiddie would be the best choice right now.
But if it was a draft, like I didn't like Golden State drafting Wiseman because he's a better fit or whatever it was. I thought you should draft the best player because you already got a team. So if we already got a team, I understand what you're saying, but we're missing shooting. Can't nobody shoot on a team like Shamit like that. We got Cat and Brunson, but we need somebody to shoot, get them open.
Shamit ain't. Hold on, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know what you see from Shamit from a shooting perspective that Dinwiddie can knock down a 3-point shot as well. Dinwiddie is instant offense.
Not like him.
Dinwiddie.
Yeah, Dinwiddie's okay. He's streaky. He's okay.
But what is Shamit? Hold on, we all watch the games together. What am I missing? What Shamit that
Shamit
he's
catch
a
and
knockdown?
shoot. Yeah, catch and shoot. But I'm not saying he ain't Steve Kerr, but he's closer to that than Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie really does think he's like an all NBA player sometimes. It's like, bro, you ain't all right. You have a lot of talent, and I seen him hit game winners and all that, but he's not. He just got cut. All these guys are available for a reason right now, for the final spot of a roster on a week before the training camp, before the season starts. So Dinwiddie's not that. He's not instant offense. Instant offense. That he's all right. He's competing with Shamit in our minds right now. He can't be that. I think Shamit is a way better shooter than him.
He's not competing with Shamit. Somebody's going to pick him up. He's not going to be like off a team forever.
Okay. If Charlotte waived him, he's fighting.
But you gave your reasons why, Flea. Let's be realistic.
I got it.
It ain't for basketball reasons.
Right, but you don't think there's another 10 Charlottes out there in the league right now? There's not another 10 teams just like Charlotte if you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is he ain't about to be like his agent's phone ain't blowing up right now with 1 billion options to figure out being the 15th man on the bench. This nigga is on his agent's line like, yo, what's up? Are you getting calls? What's going on? Where can I be? I done been everywhere now. Look it up. How many teams has Spencer Dinwiddie been on? At least 10.
And just to frame it that way, if tomorrow we get the breaking news from Shams and we see Knicks sign Spencer Dinwiddie and we leave everybody else out, Oladipo, Shamit, and Garrison Matthews, how would you feel, AllBall?
I would feel good. Like I said, I think Dinwiddie is a legit guy that, he can come off the bench and give you some firepower. He's been in the league for a while. We see what he can do offensively. Like I say it again, Shamit defensively and the energy, it's not even a discussion. But for me, we're saying take the best. If you have an option to get the best player available, to me, out of those four, Dinwiddie is the better player. That's just me.
How would you feel, Flea?
15th guy on the bench, I'm not really concerned about. I just don't want to get there. Like the 15th guy off the bench, I'm not. If the 15th guy is Brogdon, that means that he's an actual guard that what we're trying to do, we can actually do. Here's my question. Dinwiddie, Shamet, Garrison Matthews. Can we play any of those guys at the point guard position and get Jalen Brunson off the ball? Do you trust them, any of those three guys with the ball in their hands, and move Brunson off the basketball? Because potentially there was going to be spot minutes and a lot of different times where Brogdon was going to have the ball in his hand and Brunson get the fuck off of it. So what I'm asking is, all right, Brogdon's retired now. The options are those 3 or 4 guys. Do you okay with playing those guys with the ball in their hand and allow Brunson to get off of it?
Yes. What's the difference between those guys in the backcourt with him and Shamet? I don't trust any of it. I would much rather have Brogdon. That ain't the case, but I wouldn't trust any of it. We get in the playoffs against Detroit again, and we got to find ways to get Brunson off the ball so that we can, hunt matchups, because Detroit knows how to play us now. They played us very well. So let's say that we get them again in the playoffs. They know that we're a solid matchup with them. They know how to defend us or to make it difficult, challenging. What I'm saying is, if we start throwing a different look, which is Brunson off the rock, I don't trust Shamet to be making decisions. I don't trust Garrison Matthews. I don't trust Dinwiddie. Minutes, but not for the team that we're trying to make a run at the finals. You said we could win a championship. We're gonna put the ball in Dinwiddie's hand. Yeah, but you gotta have those guys on the floor, and those guys don't necessarily have to have the ball in their hands. But I could see them on the floor with Brunson, and then the ball could be in someone else's hands. But out of those, and that's a great point, but out of those 4 players, I would just rather have Dinwiddie. I've seen what he's been doing for the last couple seasons, and I watch what Carlisle did with Indiana, where he affected playoff games and playoff series going deep into the bench with 9, 10, and 11 guys. I'm being honest. I think Dinwiddie can have that same effect, because he can come off the bench and he can give you probably 6 to 8 quick points sometimes just in the clip. So I just rather Dinwiddie out of all of those guys, just to be honest with you.
See, and highlight what Zeke Jackson is saying. I love what he's saying in the comments, but he just said he would rather Brunson dribble the air out the ball than have the 10th roster spot guy play. And don't get me wrong, a lot of this success comes from what Brunson is. But the reason why we haven't got over the hump is because of what Brunson is too. Like, we got to understand, like, we can love what he is, but let's stop acting like we don't need him to get off of it. We don't need to have more options. We don't need the ball to be sprayed around and move for us to go to the next level. Brunson pounding the rock and being an isolation player, we're never gonna win a championship. Stop that shit.
No,
get the fuck out of here with that. I'm tired of y'all saying that shit.
No, but there's no way you telling me the 10th guy on the spot on a team is gonna be more of a reason why we're a champion, bro.
That's not the point. You need a collective, bro. You need a collective team.
Yes, you need a collective team. And
Brunson is not gonna win us a championship. I'm tired of you niggas thinking that. It's not gonna happen single-handedly because of him. That's not.
But that's not the argument. That's not even what I'm talking about.
That is your sole argument forever. Brunson is the reason. He's not going to be the reason, man.
No, it's not. We've been talking about how he has to move off ball all summer long and since the playoffs. That's what we've been saying. Mike Brown's been talking about that. So no, we don't want him to dribble the air out the ball. But I'd rather that than see us rely on the 10th man for what? That means we're in trouble. The 10th man is in there. And
that means that we're deep and we're not hamstrung like Tibbs was with a no bench. That means we could go deep. That means we could ask Casey Wallace to come in the game and Shea get the shit off or go sit down. Because guess what? We could play Casey Wallace and Lou Dort together and not miss a beat. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Have a deep team that, we could go to the next guy and not have to rely on Brunson. That's what I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying,
and we're gonna continue to fucking lose. Y'all have that mantra. We're gonna continue to be regular week.
No, but you taking what we say and you go. I don't even know where with it because you just compare Cason Wallace to the 10th man on the roster. You were the one who proved to me the other day he started 43 games last year. It's like that kind of deep. That's an anomaly of anomalies in sports history. What the OKC Thunder were able to do.
Do you want another example? Since that doesn't align.
It doesn't fit at all. Yes,
it doesn't align with what you're saying.
You could use the Pacers. You could use the Celtics from 2 years ago, maybe. But
okay, you get my point.
Yes.
So stop being petty and down to the. You know what I'm saying? If we could come off the bench with our 10th guy, and he can actually be an effective guy on the basketball court, that says a lot about who we are as a team and not an indictment on Brunson. We are not going to win solely because he is the best player. That is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
y'all niggas think that nigga's going to take us to the promised land. And y'all going to hold on to that for a long time.
Yeah, but Flea, everybody have a right to their opinion. You have a right to your opinion.
This is not opinion.
Oh.
This is not opinion. We've seen it.
No,
this is not
Flea,
opinion.
What did we see?
Flea, it is an opinion. Hold on. What? You know why we ain't in the championship last season? It's not because of Brunson and his playing hogging the ball. We can't. Our guys that. But Flea, we can win a championship with. So fuck me being a Brunson fan. I think the best player on a team, that's how you're going to win a championship. I think Brunson is the best player on the team. I think he has to be who he has to be for us to win a championship. But no team is going to be able to win a championship if you can't get stops. We are not going to ignore, okay, Brunson pounding the ball, he this, he that, he got to give the ball, okay, cool. But you know why Indiana killed us? Because our guys couldn't get stops, including Brunson. Cat was terrible on defense. OG got cooked. Bridges got cooked. Josh Hart had one of the worst series that, like he said, in his career. So if those things align, we are in the finals. I disagree with you. I think with Brunson, we can't get to the promised land. We got to be able to defend. We couldn't get no stops.
Yeah, I think we're saying two different things. Like Brunson leading the way, we don't want him to dribble the air out the ball. That's not what we want, because that means that now we have to rely on somebody got hurt. Something's happening. We saw that happen in game 2 or with Detroit. We've seen this before. That means that other people ain't stepping up in my book. So I'm agreeing with you at that point. But we're comparing it to the 10th guy on the roster currently right now, not the OKC Thunder, not the Indiana Pacers with Rick Carlisle there. That's what we're comparing it to right now with Mike Brown. Can he get? That's a failure of Mike Brown if that's the case, and we don't want that. But if that guy's a bum and Mike Brown shit ain't working, I'd rather Jalen Brunson go do his thing, like I said last year. I'm going to stand by that. No, go kill Jalen Brunson, because everybody else, they're playing like bums. Now, fuck it, do your thing. I'm rooting for the guy that's giving it his all. That's it. You know what? If I'm the only one's gonna do this today, fuck it. I'm gonna go all out. Ain't nobody doing that. 10th guys, Yabusele. Can't speak.
Does that breed winning?
No, hell no. That don't mean
then we all agree. We can have, like you said, OG, opinion, but we can all agree that it don't breed winning. So that's what I'm saying. We all tired of losing. We all tired of losing. Finals run, Eastern Conference Finals, you're still lost. You're not gonna be talked about in the summertime. Ain't no parade on 34th. Niggas is still laughing at Knicks fans. You saw what the fuck Jalen Brown said? You see what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, we can have all the moral victories we want. We want to be alive and well to see us win a championship.
Oh, that's what triggered this AllBall. It was like, you guys are Brunson stands and you guys think you're gonna win with just punching it, because I'm wondering, where did the fire come? Where did this come from? What the fuck was that?
0 to 100. Y'all know me. I don't even understand. Y'all know 0 to 100.
No, but I usually know.
I need y'all to start holding Brunson accountable. That's it. He's our best player, so he should always be the first guy held accountable. When Milwaukee fails, Giannis is the guy held accountable. When LA fails, it's LeBron. Wherever Kevin Durant goes and they fail, it's Kevin Durant. You put Brunson on the class in the tier of the best players in the league.
We don't hold him accountable.
Can't hold the responsibility.
Yeah. Come on, Flea. We don't hold Flea because you're up here telling the fib. Flea, we don't hold him accountable.
Fib?
Yes.
You niggas compare him to Michael Jordan. What the fuck are we talking about? Hold him accountable.
No, hold on. Have we never? Hold on. So we don't hold Brunson accountable.
No. No.
You lying,
No.
Flea.
No.
You're lying.
No.
Nah,
No.
just making it up.
No.
Nah, Flea, I'm not. Yeah,
Now
I
I'm
don't know
making
what
shit
this
up.
is.
Now I'm making shit
Yeah.
up. You
Yeah.
two niggas right here that live for a living are telling me that I'm making shit up right now?
I don't know what's going on. Yeah,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Wait.
Just know every time you niggas bring some shit up that you made up, I'm calling you niggas out.
Live for a living is a very harsh description.
I'm talking about right here.
I didn't. Excuse me. I denied all allegations. Speaking of Brunson,
nigga, I lie for a living. I ain't scared to admit that shit.
He said, "I don't give a fuck."
I'm lying while I'm up here now. Who gives a fuck?
I love y'all.
Yo, babe, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what that nigga's talking about.
Yeah. Fuck he's talking about. Shit. I lie for a living. I don't know this guy anymore. I don't even know him anymore. What you talking about?
That was good, right? That was good.
But speaking of Brunson, Mark Cuban's punk ass got some things to say about Jalen Brunson signing with the Knicks, and the Knicks should have been. He's not over the fact that he lost Jalen Brunson. He drafted Jalen Brunson, never re-signed Jalen Brunson to a cheaper deal. Let's see what he had to say to Pablo Torre.
Do you think the Knicks may have circumvented the cap in taking Jalen Brunson from your Mavericks?
I don't know. I just think there was a lot of play there. Was I happy that they only got dinged for a second-round pick? No, it should have been far worse, but is what it is.
The Mavericks had numerous chances to keep Jalen there. Nobody offered him close to what the Knicks did. The Mavericks apparently.
I'm glad you said it.
Homeboy, fuck that nigga platform. Straight up. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Fuck that nigga.
You know we all.
Holla out of here. Because you tried to be a thief. You tried to be a thief. We had worse takes first. Nah, fuck that, because we ain't even smoked this nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I'm mad when he came in the comments. I tried to be respectful, and now I regret doing that shit. I should have flamed this bum ass.
Nah, we should have smoked him, because there's niggas in the comments right now that fuck with Knicks Fan TV. Y'all continue to fuck with them. They're a solid platform. But fuck that. The nigga tried to do some funny shit and say, oh, we started to take worse, take that. We are fire. Yeah, you got money behind what you doing. You got your platform. It's fire. Do your thing. God bless you. This is where the real shit is at. Real nigga talk. Real nigga basketball.
Niggas a hater. Fuck that nigga.
Fuck out of here. We should have smoked that
nigga. His voice is irritating me. You 100% correct. A nigga tried to,
show
love, because that's what we do up here.
He probably watching right now. Yeah, nigga, I'm talking to you. I don't like your beard. Take that fucking hat off. Tired of you, nigga.
Go ahead though, Fabian. I'm sorry. His voice just annoyed me. And then it just made me think about, we just having fun up here, and he fuck out of here. I'm mad. I don't do that.
And I
don't show breaks like, because we do nothing but show love and have fun. And now and Fabian, when it happened, Fabian did tell me, now why you ain't? My fault.
Fabian think he's soft now. Fabian think he's soft. That's how Fabian's mind works. He's like, y'all niggas should have did that then.
No, Flea. When it happened, Fabian told me I should have be who I be. But I was the one that wanted to, be the bigger man, because it ain't that serious. But then when you really think about it, fuck you, nigga. You a hater. Straight up. But go ahead, though, Fabian. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna end with this. Go ahead, Fabian. I'm gonna end with this. In a perfect world, right? Knicks Rehab, Knicks everything, Knicks Fan TV, Knicks Film School. All these platforms that love and lord over the Knicks should collaborate, right? Should be like this. We are way better like this than we are like this. Everybody love competition, but everybody don't like to do this. So I'm gonna end with that. It's hate, but it's hate because everybody ain't really doing what we should be doing. We should have a network. Fuck SNY and MSG and all that. We should have a network full of real niggas talking about the Knicks that really love them, and not the niggas that just simply get paid to do it. Go ahead, Fabian.
SNY is gonna have a show called Real Nigga Basketball.
No, but we'll figure it out.
I don't even know if I even could say any add to that. I would love to, but Flea's on fire tonight. I didn't know it was gonna trigger all ball. Y'all are bugging out today, man. Malcolm Brogdon, you done started some shit, man. Please sign a 10-day contract with us. So
No, because I'm saying because now I'm really thinking about it, and it's like, yo, like everybody on that post was loving it because it was funny, and instead of just just giving props and saying it's funny, it's like the fuck. If I did steal something, so what, nigga? Fuck you gonna do? If I did steal it, so what? Yeah, like so now, like when when you think about things, how like when you can reflect now, because that's how I am. Something can happen, and it could be 10 years later. I could be like now, like hearing him, like seeing him and hearing his voice. That shit got that shit. No, because I do shit out of love, bro. Anybody that know me, I try to have fun.
I know you do.
And it was like that. Go ahead, Fabian. I'm sorry because I don't want to make it seem like we trying to get a viral moment over. I don't care about none of that shit. But that shit was dumb whack. Word, that shit was whack. Now when you really think about it.
OG, they in here. This already got clipped up. Somebody sent it to him. And he's stewing already because he's getting love, but niggas is kicking his little dumbass back in. Go ahead, Fabian. We said go ahead, Fabian, like 10 times. My fault, bro.
Nah, I don't. Well, they got Wi-Fi. Let me know what time that was. Yeah, I just feel like I said from the beginning, this whole era is like the mixtape era. 50 Cent blew up the mixtape era. Everybody gonna sample whatever it is, and listen, man, y'all ain't. AllBall is just funny, and Flea's just out of his mind. And I just think once we get it, I don't even know what the next step is. Y'all in the comments can tell what the next step is. To be honest, because I really don't go. I don't care about going head to head with anybody in life. I just pick and choose what it is. When I seen that comment, all I said was, "Oh, you lucky I ain't seen that shit." I'll flame them, man. Fuck out of here. Like we don't do what you do. We don't. Like y'all could try to be professional. And we got Flea on here because of that. Like there's people that arrogantly think they know more basketball for whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like anybody that knows me knows I don't give a fuck. So let's back to reality. Brunson was hated on, or Mark Cuban drafted Jalen Brunson in the second round. They had him on there for a couple years. They made the Western Conference Finals. They could have re-signed Brunson for $40 million, if I'm not mistaken. We signed him. Of course, we have his father here. His godfather's here in New York. The writing was on the wall. We have the end. So you didn't think it was the right thing to just go sign him. I said it at the time. Mark Cuban was a hater. I never understood why he was hating. You tanked the pick that you got from us from signing Jalen Brunson. You tanked. That's not really legal. You went around the rules too. And you sitting there saying, "Oh, I don't know. You don't know, but you know everything about Steve Ballmer's case. But you ain't got no money involved in that. But somehow you know everything that Steve Ballmer's involved in, but you know nothing about Jalen Brunson's thing." It's like, bro, let it go, man. Don't try to get Pablo Torre on us. Don't do that. Pablo Torre, this is not LA. The Clipper fans. You lucky you ain't went to no Lakers fans. You do that shit to New York Knicks fans, do not come to New York, bro. You see what they did to Brian Windhorst? Keep playing. What they say, fuck around and find out, Pablo Torre. They gonna get in your ass. We don't know nothing about nothing.
That's the best line graph I've ever seen. The best line graph I've ever seen.
That's an old-time meme right now.
Come on, Fabian. Fabian, come on, bro. Like he said, when you fuck around, that's the best shit I ever seen, bro. And he executed the shit out of that. Like, I was like, oh nah, that's fire. You fuck around too much and you find out. That was great. I'm sorry.
Put your glasses back on. But what you thinking about Mark Cuban?
Guys like that, when they wrong, or when they someone makes them look stupid.
OG, hold on. Because we loving on Jackson Dart, right? Hold real quick. I'm gonna let you go back. We loving on Jackson Dart, but my guy in the backfield, 44 blue, Scatterboo, niggas just call me Flea Scatterboo. I want to get off. I just want to get off. Y'all niggas got had a night. Flea Scatterboo.
That was nice.
Fire.
That's
Fire.
smooth. That's smooth.
Fire.
That's smooth. That's
Fire.
smooth.
Fire.
That's
I
smoke.
know.
Can you guys DM Flea on the side so he doesn't interrupt our lives and people's commentary, please? Go ahead, AllBall.
Look at the hate.
No, that was dope.
That ain't no Flea MX.
But
sorry,
Sadu. Guys like Mark Cuban, just my opinion. I could be wrong, and it's okay if I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. But guys like that always think they're right. And when they get, when they make a mistake or get caught out there or make the wrong decision, they hate. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong, they had 3 times to sign Jalen Brunson.
They had a chance to sign him for $40 million 3
years
beforehand.
Right. No,
the extension. They could have extended him. Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying we've seen reports where, it was like he was like, yo, just give me this, just give me that. Y'all didn't know he was this good. Y'all lost out. This is what this is all about. Because if he didn't pan out to be this good, y'all wouldn't even care. It wouldn't even be a topic. Mark Cuban wouldn't care. But he's sitting back going, that's what we could have had teamed up with Luka. That's all this is about. And this is what I be saying.
Instead of I'm sorry. As you talking, instead of going to have to trade for Kyrie Irving, losing more players.
Right.
Sorry, AllBall.
No, right. So when you have a guy like that billionaire, billionaire in every room, in his mind, he's the smartest guy. Has been getting his way for probably the past 15, 20 years. He thinks he's the smartest guy. And this one time, you made probably the biggest mistake in your Dallas Maverick tenure as an owner. You gave up Jalen Brunson without knowing what you had. And he's burning. He's burning. And that's all it's about. Because like I said, if Jalen Brunson came to New York and was a bust, you wouldn't care. So to me, that's what this all is about. Mark Cuban is a hater. When he talks, he sounds like a hater. I'm just sorry. That's just what it is. And you sitting there butthurt because you going, wow, look what this man turned out to be. And we gave him up. That's all that shit is about, bro. Sorry. And if he was a real one, a real ninja, like we say, he would just come out and say that. Yo, man, we fucked up. We gave up
1,000,000%.
Jalen Brunson. We did not know he was going to be that. Just be honest. But all that, come on, bro. Nah, I see right through that. We from the city, baby. We see right through that. That shit is hate. That's all that is.
I'm a decent man from the city of demons. Niggas be scaring me. Go crazy, OG. You know that shit. You know that shit.
Nah. I mean, that's... You know that shit be Flea.
Yeah, man. Yo, we love you, bro. Well, we love you. We love you.
He needs a timeout.
We love you, Will. We love you, my brother. I don't ever want to be named Fleenus Flytrap again. We love you, Will. Don't do that again.
Yo.
Will's been pausing me all night. The nigga go and call me Fleenus Flytrap?
That was bananas.
That was crazy.
I was in literal tears right now.
I know you was. I know we was laughing at the same shit. I know you was.
No, Flea Dinwiddie is crazy. Flea and A. Smith, they're going crazy. I told them don't. I tell them don't post in the chat. What do they do? We're going 100 miles an hour. Shut up, Fabian. Moderate this. Oh, Flea Wee Reese, don't chill.
My nigga, go crazy, throw.
Flea, what are your thoughts on? Because I think AllBall hit it on the nose. Like with the whole, you just Mark, you salty, bro. Like, come on now, just admit it. You're a billionaire. You made plenty of mistakes before. You're winning at the end of the day. But what's your reaction to Mark Cuban's punk ass?
He's not he's not owning the fact that Jalen Brunson has just ascended into a top 5, top 3, and some guys, my guys, a top 3 point guard in the NBA, right? OG hit that right on the nose. If he was sputtered out in New York City, if New York City ate his ass up and he was struggling to stay in the league, right? Forget the Knicks, just struggling to stay in the league. That wouldn't even be a conversation. Wouldn't be a conversation. But because we've consistently been good, consistently been better since Brunson walked through the door, right? back-to-back All-Star, top 5 MVP player, All-NBA guy, leading a team in New York City, right? Like all of that is eating him up inside. He's starting to feel like same way he felt when he lost Steve Nash. He's starting to feel that same feeling again when Nash walked out the door on his ass and he had the opportunity to re-sign Steve Nash. He had the opportunity. Dirk hated that nigga for a little while. Y'all, I'll send it to y'all. People in the comments know. Dirk was pissed that happened. So this is very reminiscent. It's probably the money ain't the same. It's dollars and cents, whatever. But you had a guy in there that you could kind of control the money. Now you had to go drop the big bag on Kyrie Irving. Did it work? Yes, you were in the NBA Finals. So can we argue that? He made it to the NBA Finals with a backcourt of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. So you did what you had to do. But I just feel like the longevity of it, right? Brunson has stayed healthy over the last few seasons. Kyrie Irving is nursing a ACL injury, his 4th knee injury. 4th. He's cracked his kneecap in the 2015 NBA Finals. ACL injury, and then a plethora of other ones. So you know what I'm saying? Like hindsight is always 20/20, but this hindsight is like crystal clear after LASIK surgery type shit. Because he's looking at Brunson right now, and he's like, God damn, nigga leading this team. All right, I fucked up, but you know what? I'm gonna be a rat, and I'm gonna get on Pablo's talk. I'm gonna get on there and do what I do. So I don't really like it. I saw we just settled. I don't know if y'all saw. We just settled the suit with the Raptors. The Raptors settled or something like.
They both came to.
They both sides settled. So bark up that tree if you want to. Bark up that tree if you want to. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything up there to bark about. So.
True Skills. Do me a favor. Send that email again.
I wanted to say that to you. Yeah.
No, because I went to go look for it, and I don't see it. I'm even in the contact us email right now. I'm just going through it. But
yo,
please
put your personal email out there, Fabian. Let them email you personally.
No, I'm not gonna do that. You can go at bqeperspective@gmail.com or contact us at AllBall-TV.com. You could do either one of those. Would you like to give your email address on the screen on the air or Fleven Seagal?
Hey, Fleven Seagal.
That's mad whack. And they got you.
That was goofy. I liked it though. I laughed. They did.
Steven Seagal is just goofy. Zeke Jackson is JB. Thank you for your $2. Is the JB signing the biggest fleece in NBA history?
Zeke. Fuck with you, Zeke. I see what you did.
Is it?
I don't know if it's the biggest fleece.
From what aspect? How do we look at that?
Who
the
got
biggest fleece on
the most upside?
Did we get fleeced? Did he get fleeced?
No, like I said, we like saying we fleeced Dallas, I guess.
Oh, we fleeced Dallas. That's what he's asking. Okay.
Yeah, maybe fleecing Dallas. I guess the whole situation. Or maybe getting that much more out of it.
But it wasn't a trade, though. It wasn't a trade, right?
We lost a second-round draft pick. It was basically they turned it into a trade.
Right, they turned right because
they got Derek Lively out of it.
We did get
I don't think it's a fleece only because I don't think nobody's seen this out of Jalen Brunson. But I'm just to be honest. So I just that's what makes this hilarious because you're there with professionals, guys that played the game forever, that's watching this in practice, that had tape and film flee. You get what I'm saying? Seen him in Villanova, y'all drafted him, and y'all didn't see nothing like this. So it's just comical to me. So that's why I don't think it's a fleece, because if they couldn't see it, who else saw this from him?
Yo, I did the science. What's that meme from The Wire? What's the dark-skinned nigga name from the meme from The Wire? He's like,
my man Weebay.
Weebay. You full Jalen Brunson stan. You grew your hair. I did the science. The nigga got. I got it now. I got what the fuck is going on. I got what the fuck is going on now.
Before Jalen Brunson was born.
Oh shit! I did the motherfucking side.
Big Flea, never the little one.
I had a great time with my brothers. Pause. Pause that. That was crazy.
You set the Fleeness fly trap? Yo, I got
Yo, I saw it. Like when you read it, it's like, what?
That was nasty. Tuesday, 8 p.m. We shall be back.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. might be no good. You know, that's the season start.
Oh, yeah. We might have something else in store with that.
Yeah, we might have to do like a little special edition, you know, before 8 o'clock, bro.
Yo, we here right now. I'm Debo and my brothers. Yo, things about to change, y'all. Schedules might change. Things might change. Tuesdays and Thursdays might not be it. Stay locked in. Stay with us when we let y'all know what's going in.
Well, let's leave with some hope too. That might not be it. No, we should be going live. We are going to be going live way more often. Flea, right? He's going to be jumping on. Maybe your lunch break from your personal email. You're going to be jumping on.
Colin Adams 63 at Yahoo. Shoot me an email. Holla at me. I'm here, y'all. Tap in.
At Yahoo is nasty.
Nasty. Old school. 20 years old.
Yahoo still exists? That was a wink?
It's a two-eyed wink. I'm from Queens. We do a lot of shit different. Not that weird one-eyed wink.
We get two-eyed wink. That's just blinking, right?
That's blinking. It is. But you got to do it with swag. You mean?
Come on, bro. I got to go to bed, bro. Get us out of here, bro. Come on, man. Get us
next
out
show,
of here, bro.
next week, man, season starts. Come on, man. We all hype. Knicks Rehab. We back in the mix. AllBall TV. We in the building. I'm about to say some shit, but y'all are crazy, man. Love y'all. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.